Hi, this is Martin Andelman from Andelman Matters, and this is a Andelman Matters podcast. My guest today needs no introduction. Professor William K. Black is with us.
Wall Street crumbled, Big Brother stumbled, Detroit blundered. The world wondered, what we doing? Why we here? Is our way of life gonna disappear?
Professor Black is the author of the book, The Best Way to Rob a Bank is to Own One.
Some cried the end is near, some had hope and some lost touch, and some just fed the fear.
He was the regulator that took down the stars of the S&L crisis some years ago. He's a lawyer, teaches law and economics at my alma mater, University of Missouri at Kansas City, and he's one of the country's leading experts on fraud and white-collar crime.
What we say is, if you don't look, you don't find with regard to elite fraud. All you end up with is a banking failure.
Pray for peace, pray we don't forget how to dream. Prayer is what we're gonna need, looking at lots of greed.
Just so you have some background, Bill was the litigation director of the Federal Home Loan Bank Board, deputy director of the FSLIC, senior vice president and general counsel of Federal Home Loan Bank of San Francisco, and senior deputy chief counsel, Office of Thrift Supervision. Bill was also the deputy director of the National Commission on Financial Institution Reform, Recovery, and Enforcement. And he's the creator of the concept known as control fraud. It's fraud where the CEO or the head of state uses the entity as a weapon.
Bread for the people, don't have enough to eat.
You pick Harvey Pitt to be head of the Securities and Exchange Commission. Why? Because he's the leading opponent of regulation in the world.
Pray we don't forget how to dream. Prayer is what we're gonna need, looking at lots of greed.
Fraud often pays. And if fraud pays, well, people will engage in it.
You don't have to be a genius to steal everything.
Extend and pretend is the saying. And the other saying in the trade is, a rolling loan gathers no loss.
That's very good, actually.
It's a very good phrase.
That's a good one.
Yeah,
I haven't heard that one.
Yeah, it captures much of the dynamics. Do you think banks file criminal referrals against their CEOs?
Never.
Right.
Never.
Right? This is not going to happen.
Prayer is what we're gonna need, looking at lots of greed. From sea to shining sea, lots of greed.
Just our agency, the Office of Thrift Supervision, made over 30,000 criminal referrals in the savings and loan crisis. Flash forward in time, same agency, OTS, made in this crisis 0 criminal referrals. The Office of the Comptroller of the Currency, depending on which spokesperson you believe, made either 0 or 3.
All right, it's time to learn a little something about fraud committed by banks from the man who wrote the book.